On the odd occasion that there's some leftover roast chook in my kitchen, I love to make a Thai red curry. It's pretty much dinner done in 10 minutes, and majority of the extra ingredients that I'm going to be using are either in my freezer or in my pantry, just like this really nice red curry paste. Red curry paste obviously has some chilies in it, but lots of lemongrass, ginger, and garlic. I love it. Now, I've just been frying off some capsicum and onion until they're nicely caramelized, and then we need to fry off our curry paste. So a few tablespoons into our pan, and just with a wooden spoon, I'm going to give that a mix and incorporate it and coat all of our veggies and cook it off. By cooking it off, we're releasing all of the wonderful fragrance from that curry paste. Oh, smells good. Now with my chicken, all I've done is remove the skin and the bones and just cut it into large chunks like this. It's also fantastic if you're getting a roast chook from the charcoal chicken shop, buy an extra one and you can have this for dinner the next day. It's a really great idea when you want to feed quite a lot of people too. Okay, this Thai red curry paste has cooked off. It's fragrant. It's a medium Thai red curry paste, so it's not going to be too spicy. And now we're going to add our coconut milk. Now I'm going to add majority of it and just leave about a tablespoon for presentation later. We'll allow that to mix together. It smells so good. And now that has come to the boil, it's quite thick, so we're going to add a splash of water. Not too much. And I love the addition of some lychees, which I've defrosted. Lychees aren't always in season, so this is a great alternative, and they're going to hold their shape nicely. So we'll add a large handful of them into the curry. Pineapple also works really well too. And we'll mix that in. And all we're doing now is just reheating the chicken and warming up the lychees because the sauce is pretty much done. So I'm going to add the chunks of the cooked chicken and we'll just warm it through very briefly. You don't want to be cooking this for a long time because the chicken will dry out. So we'll stir that and let all of those flavours mingle. And then finally, to balance this sauce, I like to call it the holy trinity of Thai cooking, some palm sugar. I'll just finely chop about a tablespoon. That can go into our curry. To season this, we don't need salt, but we use some fish sauce. Again, about a tablespoon. And then some acidity, the juice of a lime. I'm just gonna get as much juice out by rolling it. And then in it goes. Squeeze that over. The second one. Give that one final stir. And there you go, dinner done in a flash. Let's plate this up. Get a big spoon. Serve this with rice if you like. And in the middle of the bowl, lots of chicken, lots of lychees, and lots of that Thai red curry sauce. Looks good. For the final garnish, just because we can, a drizzle of that coconut milk over the top. And I always have some fresh herbs on standby, so some mint over the top. Just scatter that, and some Thai basil. Tear that over. This is a dinner that takes 10 minutes max. With a few key ingredients in the pantry, you can replicate this and it's going to taste 10 times better than any Thai takeaway you're going to get.